Moses had seen the impossible so many times before. The book of Deuteronomy is Moses' goodbye speech. And through that speech, he goes through all of the impossible things that God had done for his people. From the plagues in Egypt, where God forced Pharaoh to finally let his people go from slavery, to God keeping them safe through 40 years in the wilderness. And now as Moses says goodbye, he says this in Deuteronomy chapter 4. Ask now about the former days, long before your time. Moses, you just go ahead and ask. Ask about the impossible things that God has done before, and you will see how good God is. And so when God makes a promise about something impossible coming in the future, well, God's been doing impossible things forever. Of course he'll keep that promise too. How about in 2020? Does it seem impossible that Christmas is coming? And look at how this year has gone. Doesn't it just seem impossible? And yet God has done the impossible many times before. Ask someone about how God has done that before for them. And frankly, this is one of the big reasons why we cannot divide ourselves up by age. Because so often those who are younger don't know about the impossible things God has done before. And so we need to hear from those who are older. And those who are older sometimes get bitter and need to be reminded from those who are younger about the impossible things God has done before. And the most impossible thing God has done is rescue you. He became human. It's what we remember at Christmas. That God didn't just come and visit this earth, but he became our brother. And he did that to be our substitute so that he could die on the cross for us. So remember the impossible things of God.